A man attends his buddy's funeral and finds his girlfriend, who he hasn't seen for 2 months, has a baby bump. He touches his belly in disbelief, beaming, when his girlfriend's dad hurls him into a bit like a superhero. Once all lovey-dovey, his girlfriend gives him a disappointment gift, dropping a flower and marching off without a second glance. Despite everything being a bit grim, his addiction turns into a bizarre catalyst for change. What a crazy moment. After her doctor's recommendation, he stumbles into a remote rehab center. But as soon as he sits down, the staff says, time for. The guy feels a tad unreasonable, but the instructor, like a magician, strips away his confidence, explaining the rehab center's unique rule. This place, despite no restrictions on freedom, operates like a medieval castle with strict ranking. What a peculiar set. Newbies are dubbed shiny little boulders, forced to be bold, and do all the cleaning. Even the Prime Minister would have to smile at subtitles. After half a year, top-performing newcomers become tenants, escaping dishwashing but not relentless training. In another 6 months, they can become laws, see dining at the table, and possibly landing a respectable job. But one misstep, and anyone, no matter their rank, gets catapulted back to newbie village to relearn the ropes. Surprisingly, this strict rehab makes him willing to endure, as he yearns strongly to be a father. He must seize this one chance to break free from addiction. Whenever he suffers, those past memories fuel his determination to push. Young Gorski was a sports whiz, with trophies and certificates cluttering his wall. Anyone would be dazzled. But due to his dad's tough love, our sport starved, of course, losing his mind and picking up drugs along the way. Every day it was either a party in the underground club or a game of cat and mouse with the cops talk about a clown's life. They often enjoyed their delusional bliss in an addict's basement until one guy showed up and crashed the party. This guy's the local police chief and also the girlfriend's dad. Looks like this show just got a plot twist. He demolished their underground club in one go and locked up the girlfriend, leaving Gorski with 0 options. Faced with the chief's warning, Gorski isn't afraid and plans with friends to hop in a police car. Though the chief quickly scooped him back into the station, Gorski felt untouchable as he knew his girlfriend was the chief's. Faced with the chief's reluctant attempt to negotiate, he ups the ante, showing off some real tycoon style. A string of provocations drives the chief mad, and he calls in his team for a classic group battle against Gorski. When Gorski opens his eyes again, he finds himself battered in a hospital bed with the diagnosis reading requires a luckily, his girlfriend pulls off some heroics, using her status as the chief's daughter to rescue him, a real love adventure in full swing. However, their love feels like a wild adventure, pushing their future deeper into the abyss. 2 years later, Gorski grew thin, and his girlfriend, numbed by daily life, seemed like a zombie. After a wild session, his girlfriend feels unwell, and Gorski scoops her up, trying to bring her some warmth. Suddenly, he spots a treasure on the ground, ditches his girlfriend to retrieve it, only to find it's just a discarded cigarette butt. Disappointed, the girlfriend pushes Gorski away and leaves. Hearing she's pregnant, his eyes gleam, ending in a tearful smile. He rushed home to tell Mom the good news, but found Dad with her intimately yellow. He tries to intervene, is knocked down by a punch, yet fights to defend his mom's dignity. In the fight, he hits a bedpost, bleeding. Furious, he grabs a trophy and hurls it at the wall. Dad, incensed by his son's outburst, flings out the gift like a clown tossing away a joke. As the bike crashes down, it symbolizes the death of Gorski's dreams. He confesses to his mom about being a closet addict, but she only worries about his injuries. At night, Mom takes him to the hospital for stitching, but surprise, he gets arrested, and Dr. overcatches him, turning him into a prisoner instantly. As a repeat offender, Gorski is destined for prison time, where solitude tortures his mind and desires. During a visitation, he learns from Mom that his girlfriend plans to abort the baby, severing ties completely. What a bombshell. He rushes back to his cell, breaks a fork, and bravely gulps down his despair lunch. In cell, he eagerly awaits his girl, yet time lingers like a fool. When he wakes again, he finds himself in a hospital bed. Post-surgery pain nearly brings him to tears. Even after running a marathon with pain post-surgery, his thoughts are still racing to find his girlfriend. But at the stairwell, the chief anticipates his escape route, playing a game of cat and mouse. Think I didn't foresee your trick? The chief sneered, as if implying, can your IQ, based on women, outdo mine? You want me to go find woman? He smirks, implying he's far from ready to loosen up. You want me to go find woman? He mirrors a slight grin as his mind races in turmoil. When Gorski finally wakes and is released, he heads straight to his girlfriend's house, only to find the chief had been lying in wait. After searching for her in vain, he goes to the club to confide in friends, resolved to quit his current life. Subtitle: he's determined to be a good dad, but his friend doubts it. His friend struggles to grasp how a medal-winning athlete could fall so far and wonders about his rough backstory. If you enjoy these exciting tales, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thrilling episodes ahead.